So now we're going to do the recap of the year. So we're going to talk about what happened during 2023, but about Flutter and the community. So first, we have a small video we made from the pictures we took since the beginning this year. Dominos. You? Ashley is not here. It should end like this tonight. Stay still to the end. Pizza again. Being Flutter developer helps you. Pizza again, yeah. We never stop. Yeah, there's more. Yeah. Well, Ali. Thank you. What a year. Can I stop it? Okay. Next slide. How did it go? Oh, okay. No, it's good. It's good. No. Okay. So, so what happened this year? So now we're going to talk about we're talking about Flutter. So during this year, we had three major, not major, minor release of Flutter. They are more focused in improving material. And also in the engine, they move from Skia to Impeller. So you have to know that Flutter has an engine, render engine inside. So they're going to change the engine slowly. It's already released on stable, I think, on iOS, and preview for Android on Vulkan. So only some Android, not every Android. I think basically the just recent one. Yeah, they improved so material free. So you have more widgets for example, Windows integration. So you have more menu integration. Look at this. Okay, it's fine. They changed they're more close to the material. Yeah, specs exactly. And this year on Dart, we had a huge change. So they started in Jan with Dart 3 in alpha. They introduced records, what was the thing? Records, pattern matching. That's what I was saying. Checking access control. They released it in May. They announced more things for 2024. But we talk about it, I think, this time. They just did a roadmap of what to expect from Dart in general. So the first part is now is all this list here. The 100% sounds null safety. So now all the code, all the libraries are null safety. You don't have I think they are all deprecated.
Doesn't support anymore. So
oh, it's not support.
Not compile.
Oh, okay. And then a lot of internal improvement in general. Oh, they announced also WASM in 3.2 with a garbage collector. That's why you had recently you had some few updates of Chrome, Firefox, and Safari is coming with WASM with GC to support this kind of technologies. So imagine Flutter with WASM will be good. Perfect. Also, the casual game toolkit. So I didn't check about this. If you don't know, you have Flame, which is a game engine rendering kind of, and now they just released a bunch of casual game toolkit. I don't know what is inside exactly, but it supports audio, in general.
It's more template.
More templating thing?
Yeah, it's like the scaffolding for
game.
For game, yeah. Just
okay.
Put in override your methods and then implement your custom logic.
Okay.
And it has all the
Okay.
All the tools and stuff.
Copy paste and then change the asset, then you have game.
Okay. Perfect. So if you want to know more about this, you have this link. You just go on Flutter and just what's new on, and you will have everything. For the community, so I'm going to talk how we started. So there was one Flutter community before COVID, and after COVID, in 2023, we just started. So we created the Flutter community with DDG Montreal. So
thanks to Samuel.
Yeah, thanks to Samuel. That was okay. We had with our first event in March. It was only about few introduction of Flutter. I remember. We merged with, the Flutter Montreal. So Flutter, the community before. So we create one, Flutter Montreal, then we joined the previous one. So the one in 2018.
We acquired it.
Acquired, yeah, exactly, that's true. And then we joined the Flutter Meetup network. So it's managed by Google. So sponsored, managed. Oh yeah, program. So we have Flutter Meetup network because we have Flutter Meetup in the whole world, and it's only focused on Flutter, and we're just part of it now from Montreal. In August, we didn't have any events, so we did a Flutter beer. So I think 2024 will be the same for people who go on vacation. Just come drink beer, and actually we had people coming, just spending holidays in Montreal, and came to the beer and just talk, and then just travel again. It was very cool, not local. Yeah, that's true. We met you at that time. We did the first workshop in October at McGill. Yeah, McGill with the Dev Fest. Interesting. We just rework everything again and again until going to Ottawa. That's the good part. And and today the recap. And we are 176 on Discord, which is big. We come from 0. Good improvement. And now the meetup, the Flutter Meetup Montreal is now 800. So based on the people also who were there before. That's a lot. So now we're talking about you. So it's more based on the survey. So every meetup you have to fill a survey to win something, but actually it's helped us to improve the events and stuff. And that's how you rate us. For stuff. I tried to do the Google Map thing, but it's fine.
445 out of what?
Huh? Oh yeah. Okay.
Out of 155.
No, 5. So the attendance level repartition. So every time we ask you what level are you. So for the whole year, we had 50% of beginners. So we expect for 2024 to take this thing and spread it here, and then improve the community level.
I think it's already happening because today I see more intermediate or expert people.
Yeah, exactly, that's true.
So it's already happening.
We have less beginners today, more like novice intermediate. Well, that's good, in a good way. And we summarize all for the survey again, all the topics you wanted to come attend in general, and a lot of things like talk about first state management. So we did already the block and the provider. So yeah, the top one would be state management in general. And the second one would be more about, looks like more architecture and how to deploy in general. So we never had a topic about this. So yeah, maybe in 2024 we will try to cover this. Clean architecture, multi-platform apps. So I think it can be like iOS, Android, web. How do you manage to show something maybe on one side, not the other? Yeah, navigation, that's true. We never talk about this. Yeah. In continue building complex features, so it would be more, yeah, okay, not casual use of Flutter, I think. Like it would be more about, yeah, creating games, or how do you do fancy designs, maybe. And you want to know more also about real world, like in real world, it's more like feedback. So how does it work in companies? We had one presentation about it. Ashley made one. So he just showed how in his company he is managing Flutter and on web with his backend, his systems. We can do more if you have one project to show. Very interesting. It can help. It's
next month from.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, that's true. We should maybe show how Flutter can, like, his advantage compared to others. If you want, if you want to show something, challenge faces, feedbacks. Yeah, feedbacks from experience, basically. And then, the fifth one would be more Flutter in general, like fundamentals. More introduction, maybe? I don't know. Yeah, time to thanks everyone. So thanks to all the speakers we had this year. They helped us a lot to create all this content, animate all the meetups. And some of them are here, so it's good. Thank you. Here is all the subject we had this year. So mostly, we started with like introduction of Flutter in general. So what is state management, block report, updates sometime when there's big changes. I made myself TV and wearable. So if you want to build app on TV and watch, it works. We had a subject about Docker and web, and yeah, golden testing. So testing with widgets. How can you do testing instead of doing it programmally? You can do it like more visually. Don't talk about the last one. We had some cloud subjects, so more function as a service using Dart. Also, we had like Vertex AI, Document AI just last month. And yeah, that's the configuration also. Oh yeah, the workshop, which is very, very important. The first workshop, so it was at McGill. We did it at Concordia University and Ottawa during Vendev Fest. I think that's it. Yeah. So that's all the sponsors and partners we had. So we went to for the venue, for, I don't know, collaborations we had with all the school group also. and a school club, and a GDSC also, Concordia and McGill. Yeah, thanks to GDG and Flutter and Flutter Meetup network. So what's next? We don't have much things, so this one is more open discussion. It's more about if you have any question or if you want to talk about something. Maybe if you have any announcement, I don't know, about Flutter or events. I don't know. It's just
A big thank you to the three of you for organizing these events.
yeah, thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
I want to say thank you to you. Every time I think we have many first-time faces than the regular one, but we have long-time faces also. And thank you for coming. I think Gina and I made this community back to the March, and I think first even we had more than 50 people coming. Like they were curious about what is Flutter and how to make it. I mean, how to find a job or something. But they never came back to our event. And then every month, thanks to our sponsor and everyone that came to our events, we had events every month, hopefully, and it takes a lot of time. Every week we have a meeting to set up everything, to set up the speaker, to find a sponsor, obviously, and it's a little bit challenging. And for sure we need help, and we need a community that based on the community, not based on the 3 people having like a meeting every week. So it's like a little bit tiring for us. So what I expected from the first event, like I expected something like Flutter China or some Asian communities, because they have really active communities over there. They have contribution to the Flutter. They have a really big repository on GitHub that also they have, I mean, they make money obviously because and they are selling their products or anything. So we can have those kind of things if you guys want to contribute to our community. For sure, we can do everything, 3 of us. And this is like the moment, like this is the last event of the year. So for the next year, we would like to have you on board. If you want, just hit me up or Jean or anyone. And let's do some project together or do some open source project to make a package or plugin or anything you are consider as a good project. And it can be your resume or yeah,
No pressure.
there is no pressure. It can be your I mean advantage on your resume, and it can make the community better and known in the like North America at least. So thank you guys for coming our events, and hopefully we see you next year every time.
Me, I think I have to say thank you to Samuel again. So actually, I met Ali last year at the GDG Dev Fest, and then there was no Flutter topic, so I contacted Samuel that you guys need to bring the Flutter topic in the next Dev Fest or event, and then he actually made me as an organizer of the GDG, put me into this position that doing this. So I talked with Ali again, and then we actually created Flutter Montreal, and we recruited Billy, and we are having fun. And yeah, we are open to any volunteer. Anyone want to help us, come to us, and we will have fun.
Yeah, if you saw the pictures, we go to the bars nearby every time. You can also come hang out with us also.
Yeah. So it's your time. So anyone have some questions or?
Yeah, we had one.
I just wanted to say that I had attended the original Flutter Meetup, the one that was at the Shopify office before the pandemic, so I'm just very happy that you started it again. I had no idea it was going on again.
Yeah, we're supposed to work with those people, but they never replied us, so we took their their position, and we took the. I think.
No. I talked with him,
Yeah,
and then
we
he
talked.
gave me the access to the meetup. So
Okay.
But
yeah.
they, I mean, they didn't want to like contribute or anything. That's why we took their.
Yeah, I took to say that they had very good food at the chocolate.
Okay, good to know. Different than pizza.
They had to shop my money, at least they did. But I just had another question. So on the Discord channel, can we like share any app that we have created and ask for some feedback or?
Yeah, that's for sure. That would be.
We have a showcase
Yeah.
channel, I think.
Yeah.
You
there's a
can
showcase.
you can showcase your application, or also if you want, we can have a virtual events on Discord. Let us know because last time we had a virtual. I think some people came, but not many of them.
Online?
Yeah, online events.
Ah, okay.
We had only one event online,
Oh, I think we had 2 times.
2 times.
Yeah, and yeah, I mean, it was good actually.
Yeah,
It was
it was
good.
good. Let us know if you want more events online.
Or if you want to come here and present your project, maybe show where you struggle, and it will help the community.
Yeah, because I would say I'm not a professional developer by any means.
Neither.
I know a little bit, but but definitely most of my coding for Flutter was okay. I look up in Stack Overflow, what's going on, why isn't it building? Stack Overflow, pub dev, was Savior, so.
That's what we all do.
Yeah, we all thought that.
Yeah, yeah. Just for information, I mean, in Discord, you don't need to talk only Flutter. You can talk about anything. You can do joke, or you can talk about any technical topic. It's all acceptable. So, all welcome. No more questions? Suggestions?
I have a question for you. What do you expect to happen to Flutter next year? Like, what do you want to happen? What do you see, like, the future of Dart and Flutter?
You mean Flutter and Dart, technology-wise, right?
Yeah.
I think Flutter is growing really fast, actually. So if you see the trend with the React Native and Flutter, it has been already surpassed like a few years ago. And then it's still growing. Even, I know Google is not really putting a lot of money on Flutter for now, but still it's a very community-driven project. So every community member is actually making it happen. So if you see I don't have the data right now, but in the Flutter website, they put the number, how many Flutter application is already deployed in production-ready level. It's amazing. There's tons of application already
10
there.
million? 10 million?
I don't remember the number, but there's a lot of companies using, and it keeps growing. I know in Canada it's quite slow, right? So there's not many Flutter dev yet, I would say. Or they have Flutter dev, but they are not using it professionally yet. And then there's some company is hiring, but not that many yet. But I think next year, if economy situation is getting better, probably they will start hiring more Flutter
I
dev.
can share also my I can share also my observation from the job market because I'm looking for the job. It's like most of the big tech company in Canada, they are actually originate from US, and the branches here, most big company, they don't have the cross-platform framework. They have money and they hire Android and iOS natively. So it's like the challenging part is there is no benefit for them to use cross-platform, and that's what makes a startup using Flutter for their fast-growing.
For that, actually, I have one theory. So actually, if you already have Android developer and iOS developer, they don't need to hire Flutter developer. Since Flutter is so easy, they can just convert that job as Flutter developer. So if you're Android developer, you can easily do Flutter dev. If you're iOS dev, the same thing. So they don't need to hire new Flutter developer that much, right? So I think that may impact on the job market too.
And then,
I was just going to make the comment that and my company is hiring, so just putting it out there. If there's Flutter developer, I work with Flutter professionally, and I work for a big enterprise, and they have like a enterprise product, big product, and yeah, so they're hiring Flutter developers.
How many?
I don't know more.
How many?
Two, you want package?
I don't know. That's a good question. There's one job opening. How many are there? I don't know. But I've been with this company for like maybe a year and a half, and they have hired like significant amount of people. Like every week there's multiple people being hired. So for the past year. So yeah. It's a big project. It's a good company. They have good money. They have good benefits and stuff like that. So yeah, I recommend. I'm putting it out there for the community to take advantage of if there is.
Can
Job.
share it on Discord.
Yeah, I'll share the post on Discord.
Cool. So you want to also talk about it?
Yeah, it's my first time here. I didn't come for the advertisement, but I might as well help someone at Inventive. We're looking for a senior developer in Flutter. I know it's only 10 years of Flutter experience. But we want to accelerate our expertise in Flutter. We've been doing a lot of mobile and native React.NET, whatever, but we want to push Flutter more. And so if that's something that you are interested on, or you know someone.
What kind of company are you in?
Inventive.
Yeah, is that service? Is that?
Yeah, it's a good question. So yeah, we're like a digital partner for services. So we work with a bunch of different businesses. So that's good. It changes the mood, change project after a year or something. So we never start for 5 years or something.
Let's do discussion. So, how many are hiring? Who's hiring?
It's
two?
December.
Okay. Yeah, I know it's not the right time. Who's looking for job? Okay. 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 Flutter job, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I have a question about that because also when I'm talking about the levels of people who come and who also the service, and I saw the levels from beginner, novice, intermediate, and then I started to learn further like it was last year. So I've been building some stuff, nothing really in production, and then I'm like, and then right now my LinkedIn is not flagged as a Flutter developer because I have a background in PHP, Laravel, Vue, and React and stuff. And then like, should I put that kind of like flag as a Flutter and then apply for those kind of opportunities? And then it's a question maybe for you and then for people who are hiring too.
Why not?
So putting your Flutter experience in your LinkedIn, even though you don't have much experience, that's what you mean?
Yeah, like professional experience.
I would say it depends on the quality, right? So
Yeah.
if you did really decent project, even if it's personal or not, I think people will look for you. That's for sure.
Yeah.
So if you want to put in there, probably you want to, if it's going to be one of your main line, maybe you want to make it some production level application so that people will see you as expert.
Yeah, so, thank you.
I can say something about that too. It's like if you're gonna put Flutter, let's say you want to go to an interview and say you're knowledgeable in Flutter, just want to make sure that you hit there's a lot of Flutter interview questions that you can look up, and you just make sure you hit all the boxes, right? State management. Okay, I can't.
HTTP, API.
Yeah, just make sure that you hit all those check boxes, and then it's a lot about general knowledge about programming as well, right? It always comes down to the same thing. So
Yeah, exactly. Like Flutter is the easy part.
Yeah, exactly.
Advertise the easy part, advertise the rest of it.
Yeah, yeah.
Not all people have or
Yeah.
can have easily.
Yeah, I 100% agree with you for that. When I hire someone, I don't look for someone has knowledge about my project, my tech stack. I am more curious about his tech stack, what he did, Whatever the language, I don't really care. If I do Golang project, he does only Flutter, I don't really care. I can hire him if he's still good in Flutter. I know he can convert into Golang easily, right? So I more see that, background than just tech stack. Anyone else?
Just something else about next year. Do you guys know when the workshop's going to be taking place? Because I missed the last one.
If you want to do the workshop,
No, just
No,
one.
another workshop if we have.
Do you have any?
We had 2 workshops, I think, McGill and Concordia. I think we won. Ottawa?
including Ottawa, 3.
And yeah, we are planning to make another one because they're asking us, and we had like mentoring, also programming for the students, and yeah, for sure we're going to plan for the next year, and let's see.
I think it really depends because this year we only focus to really beginners.
Yeah.
So someone doesn't know Flutter, they can still try something out. That was our plan to do workshop. But next year, if you have more experts, then maybe you can do something else probably.
Yeah,
If you have any subject in mind.
I'm looking for the expert one because the beginner part, like it's really challenging to set up even Flutter on their device.
It was fun though.
Not that much.
Okay.
Okay, let's go. We continue?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, we already covered
Okay.
job board.
Yeah, coding for speaker. So if you have any subject in your presentation, work, project,
Yeah,
apps.
we forced Theo
Yeah,
to come here. He didn't want to. If no one came, we are too. We can have a presentation, but hopefully it's like 6 months we have speakers. So if you wanna come, just don't hesitate. It's not that mandatory to speak properly or something. It's what you know. Just come here and have a presentation for us.
Yeah. In March, when we do the first meetup, it was my first speech in public, so I was so nervous I cannot remember what I did. But yeah, after I did a few times, it's okay.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be same. If even you're shy introvert, I did it, so I know you can do it.
Mine too. Oh my god. And yeah, we have the January meetup, so you can RSVP here. It will be at Davidson, so it's more located all ports, Square Victoria. And February 21st, we have to find a place. If Mapler wants again, if you need more pizza, it's here. We will see. We'll define. Oh, we do that?
Can you take a photo first?
Take photo first? Okay, let's go. Take mine.
So, do you mind if we take a kind of group photo? We never tried it, but I think
Yeah.
it's worth trying it.
You just stay where you are. It's fine. We'll try it. It's fine. It's okay.
Maybe we 3 go there and then take a photo
Yeah.
from there,
I can take it from.
but with people. Oh, you want?
Ah.
It's okay.
Are you not in some? We'll add you after. Photoshop.
Can I be there? We can take one and then. Oh no, no. It's okay. Can I close the?
Yeah, good.
Thank you. 1, 2.
Pretty.
1, 2, 3. Okay, let's go one more. 1, 2, 3. Cool. Everyone was perfect.
Thank you.